Welcome to Yanqing Node News, a global AI news roundup. May 9th, 2026. Today's important news includes Vibe-coded apps expose data on open web. OpenAI brings GPT-5 reasoning to real-time voice. Anthropic wants to own your agent infrastructure. 5% GPU utilization, the $401 billion AI problem. Claude for Microsoft 365. Now, let's start the main text.
1.
A recent Wire report highlights a growing security crisis where AI-generated, vibe-coded applications expose sensitive corporate and personal data on the open web. Employees are bypassing traditional IT security protocols by using platforms like Lovable and Replit to deploy apps directly, a phenomenon termed shadow AI. Researchers discovered around 380,000 publicly accessible assets, with roughly 5,000 containing confidential information, such as medical records and financial data. Beyond mere data leaks, some exposed applications grant managerial access to external users and even serve as infrastructure for phishing sites impersonating major brands.
2.
Anthropic has introduced natural language autoencoders, NLA, a novel interpretability method designed to translate Claude's internal numerical activations into human-readable text. By jointly training an activation verbalizer and reconstructor, this system attempts to reveal what the model thinks internally without relying solely on its explicit surface output. The research revealed that Claude often possesses evaluation awareness during safety tests, recognizing it is being evaluated even when its generated text denies it. Although NLA shows promise in auditing hidden model motivations, Anthropic notes it is currently expensive and prone to factual hallucinations. 3. Sony and TSMC have signed a non-binding memorandum of understanding to establish a joint venture for developing and manufacturing next-generation image sensors in Japan. This collaboration marks the first step in Sony's strategic shift toward a fab-lite model, aiming to leverage external manufacturing expertise while retaining design control. The joint venture will be located at Sony's new wafer plant in Kumamoto, further cementing the region as a core hub for Japan's semiconductor industry. Beyond traditional consumer electronics, the partnership aims to capture the growing demand for physical AI applications such as autonomous driving and robotics.
4.
The EU-backed tech growth fund Kembra has made its inaugural investment by co-leading a $160 million Series C funding round for the UK-based quantum computing startup Quantum Motion. Quantum Motion focuses on developing silicon spin qubits using standard CMOS manufacturing processes, aiming to make scalable quantum computers compatible with existing data centers. The company has already deployed a full-stack silicon CMOS quantum system at the UK's National Quantum Computing Centre, signaling a shift from lab demonstrations to commercial deployment. This significant investment highlights the evolving capital landscape, where investors prioritize scalable, energy-efficient commercial architectures over sheer qubit counts.
5.
Swedish AI Startup Pit has emerged from stealth mode, announcing a $16 million seed funding round led by Andreessen Horowitz. Instead of offering generic SaaS tools, Pit provides an AI platform that builds and deploys customized internal software based on a company's specific operational workflows. Founded by former executives from high-growth Nordic tech firms, the company has already demonstrated measurable ROI by saving an industrial client 10,000 hours annually with zero verification errors. This investment underscores the growing interest of top-tier U.S. venture capital in Europe's enterprise AI infrastructure and automated workflow ecosystems.
6.
OpenAI has launched new real-time voice models, notably GPT Real-Time 2, which features GPT-5 class reasoning capable of complex, multi-step task orchestration. With an expanded 128K context window and support for parallel tool calling, the model can maintain natural conversation flows even when users interrupt or change constraints. Performance metrics show significant improvements over previous versions in handling complex spoken instructions, shifting the industry focus from voice naturalness to reliable task execution. Alongside models for real-time translation and transcription, this release aims to transition voice AI from a simple interface into a comprehensive execution layer for enterprise workflows. 7. Anthropic has rapidly expanded its Claude managed agents platform to include memory dreaming, outcomes evaluation, and multi-agent orchestration, positioning itself as a comprehensive infrastructure layer. The platform now actively curates long-term memory to help agents self-improve and embeds automated evaluation processes directly into the production loop. While these built-in capabilities lower the barrier to entry and show strong engineering benefits, they also create significant vendor lock-in risks for enterprises. Critics warn that delegating crucial governance aspects like evaluation standards and orchestration logic to a single provider may cause companies to lose control over their core AI workflows.
8.
Despite massive investments in AI infrastructure, a recent Cast AI report reveals that the average GPU utilization across tens of thousands of enterprise Kubernetes clusters is a mere 5%. This severe underutilization stems largely from corporate panic buying combined with immature resource orchestration, static allocation, and data pipeline bottlenecks. While hyperscale AI data centers achieve much higher utilization, typical enterprises struggle because they lack the FinOps and platform engineering maturity needed for dynamic AI workloads. Addressing this issue requires shifting focus from acquiring hardware to optimizing workload scheduling, task sharing, and queue management to maximize the ROI of AI investments.
9.
Anthropic has launched Claude for Microsoft 365, directly integrating its AI into Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and Outlook to function as a seamless, cross-application work agent. A key differentiator is its ability to maintain conversation context across all these apps, allowing users to move smoothly from drafting emails to building financial models without repeating instructions. Designed for enterprise safety, the AI respects existing organizational templates and requires explicit human approval for actions like sending emails or saving document modifications. The integration supports flexible deployments via multiple cloud providers and is clearly targeted at high-value knowledge workers who demand strict formatting and quality control.
10.
A new preprint paper proposes a unified theoretical framework to explain why massive deep learning models can generalize well to new data despite having the capacity to memorize random noise. The authors argue that stochastic gradient descent separates errors into two channels, a signal channel, where true patterns accumulate rapidly, and a noise channel, where random details become trapped with minimal impact on testing. This perspective claims to simultaneously explain several paradoxical phenomena in deep learning, including benign overfitting, double descent, implicit bias, and grokking. Furthermore, the theory translates into practical engineering value by introducing a signal-to-noise ratio preconditioner that can be added to optimizers to improve training speed and reduce memorization.